another generation later, because you were born here. Now you have IDs. And this one is coming yesterday. That's another level. But the third level, which is most unfamiliar, is when I tell all the foreigners that are in South Africa, from Zimbabwe and the southern hinterland, that it is right. You must leave the country. They must leave. Why? Because maybe South Africa never went to war. The foreigners, when they come into the country, they allow the white people to abuse them because they don't have permits. They don't have the right papers. So where the South African employer, the white man, must be paying 3,000 rand to an employee, he can pay 1,500 to a Zimbabwe.
Okay.
Where you can have one worker, you can have two. And the South Africans, when they come in there and they unionize and they want the salary put at the problem now are the foreigners who are accepting less salaries than those that must be paid by the government statutory requirement. So the business community is breaking the law by employing unregistered foreigners at the expense of employing the locals who must be demanding the equal salary. I look around and I must be objective. Based on that, people must go home. And to be more truthful, any foreigner who is in South Africa is not going there to live there and die there. We are just going there to make money. After we make money, we want to go back to our countries. That's the honest truth. So when the owners and the local residents are asking for space to do that, then we must also accept it. But the most artificial level is that some of these people that come to South Africa, those that have education and are qualified, will do the right thing and get papers and contribute towards the tax.
Okay.
But then those that come to make quick buck, then that's where crime is breeding, where drugs are breeding, where human trafficking is happening, where illegitimate business is happening. And West, particularly Nigeria and Ghana, the biggest import they've brought to South Africa is not technology, churches, prophets, contraception and terminating pregnancies, bleaching, and hair, which are, you look around and say, yes, you're my brother, but this does not really contribute towards the economy. In some certain cases, in Hillbrow, in Durban, where I've lived, you actually find that they're now running syndicates of permanent destruction of the South African community. They don't do drugs, Nigerians, but they will sell them to the local people. So you want to put all those factors together maybe, and I think you'll be able to understand what you call xenophobia or Afrophobia. Let's call it number one, economic exclusion. Number two, an industrial with extraction model, which does not allow expansion of business. And thirdly, you might want to look at that as misunderstanding of a historical context of relationships beyond the borders, and ultimately the amount of crime. Of course, the foreigner becomes the easiest target because the white men, the Chinese, the Portuguese, the Italian, and of late, they just shipped in some Israelis also to come and stay in Cape Town.
Yeah.
So even if it is Afrophobia or xenophobia, I think there are lots of factors.
Yeah.